20,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, but you can't do it better than that.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's got Devontae Smith. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Complete out to the right side. Running in the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They go play fake with Hurts. Throws caught. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already into enemy territory. They go play action on 1st down. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch made left side by Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening drive. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Defender tips that one, but he's got it. Breaks free in the center of the field. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll go play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still sticking with the passing game. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns trim the lead to 1. David Njoku, the touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Browns tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Back to the well again. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
63, 63, 63.
First down throwing for Hurts. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hurts trying again on second down. We've got a screen to the running back. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy that first down at the 30.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, back.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles break the tie here in the first. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And some solid blocking there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. We've set it downs from 37. Throwing now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing now off the play action. Caught by Flowers. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing here, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finding Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns first down. A toss here to Sampson. On the move, past the 40. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They send the tight end in motion left. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Chase down to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He loses the football. And the Eagles get to it. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Kate, did those sidelines get loud or what? It was practically in unison. Everybody shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal if it was 6 points or a touchback. And fortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. some late points and the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They go play action on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Finds a man right side. Near the sideline at the 30. Still going. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield.
It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Browns tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They give it to him again. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds his fullback. He's got it in the red zone. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. This one's caught. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
7-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Hurts to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey! Kyle up, Yeti.
Hurts yet again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing a 4th down.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Elliott connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First and 10 from the 32. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Chase Young bringing him down there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They'll go play action. We find Sampson out of the backfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a Browns first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Pass play now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. RPO here. Quick throw grabbed by Flowers. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Throwing from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this third and long. Third and long for him here. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up fourth and long. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Lasers this one deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Come on. Hey. Gotta be wide.
Throwing off the play fake. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. I'll throw it. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, play action. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. He's going to throw this one. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. He's going to throw it again. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut it to 1 late in the third. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the pistol, Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this defense is going to win this ramp. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He stays up. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go. Come back team. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Jack Fox getting the call here to punt on 4th down. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. He has it at the 33, and he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Out the left, Worthy makes the grab. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Sampson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Returning to his go-to, it's Judy. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st down, here's Sampson. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Once again, from the 19-yard line, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason, It's just completions like that, utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time.
And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have taken the lead late. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Cade. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third and a lone yard coming up. We'll try and pick this up on the ground. Tried to get this one outside Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Let's go. Trim. Crown left, get it. Alpha.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. Desperation time here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Down to the 10. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 73.
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he won't reach the end zone. The defense gets the stop they need, and that could win them this game. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Philadelphia.